Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another Fallout 4 mod review. Today we have a special little treat with the return of a very classic pistol from the Fallout universe, and that's going to be the Colt 6520, as well as the Colt N80 by Scail. This is going to be a nice little pistol pack bringing back the classic 6520 from Fallout 1, along with an additional pistol, the Colt N80. Interestingly enough, Scail had actually made a Colt 6520 before, however he has since revamped it with custom animations, a brand new model and texture, as well as a little partner pistol included in this pack. So within this pack, the 6520 is going to function as a break action revolver, and the Colt N80 is going to be your standard semi-automatic pistol, both of which are going to have their own custom animation as well as a leveled list integration. So if you want to find either of these pistols, they will actually be scattered around the world. You'll be able to find them on different enemies as well as on vendors. These pistols are definitely wonderful for those of you who are a fan of lore-friendly weapons out there, and these definitely get the DAX lore-friendly seal of approval, one of which is an actual cannon pistol, and the other one, while I'm not familiar with the model number, definitely fits in the Fallout universe, and the lore presented on the page says that it was actually a discontinued pistol. However, you would still find some of these out in the world. Both of these models look absolutely fitting to the Fallout universe with the nice steel contrasted with the wood furniture. Looks very similar to most of the weapons presented in vanilla Fallout and definitely fit in with the overall aesthetic. Now, in case you're not familiar with Scail's weapon packs, he always finds a way to introduce a really cool, unique custom animation. For example, for his lever action shotgun, it had a side-fed magazine, which is just very unique and very Fallout. And in the case of these weapons, like I said earlier, the 6520 is a break action revolver, but the Colt N80, while being a standard semi-automatic pistol, has a very interesting slide design where you actually have a sort of a charging handle at the front of the slide, sort of like some of the sport guns you might see in modern day today. So since we're on the topic of animations, I guess we should go ahead and jump in and check those animations out in game. Let's go ahead and start with the classic, the 6520 revolver. As you can see, it has a nice custom equipping animation where you also flick off the safety. Nice attention to detail there. Let's go ahead and fire and reload. As you can see, you get 8 shots per cylinder, which is pretty large for a revolver, but this is a pretty large revolver. Now let's take a look at the N80. Again, this is going to be a semi-automatic version of the pistol. Let's go ahead and fire and reload this one. So like I said, pretty interesting sort of charging handle there on the front end of the gun. Super unique. Now let's go ahead and talk about stats for each of these weapons. When it comes to the 6520, you're going to have a base damage of 36, it's shooting 10mm rounds, has a fire rate of 40, a range of 119, an accuracy of 66, a weight of 3.9 pounds, and a value of 74 caps. Keeping in mind that my character has no perks, so these are the raw stats of the weapon when you would first pick it up. As for the N80, we have a damage of 22, it also shoots in 10mm rounds, has a fire rate of 54, a range of 119, an accuracy of 65, a weight of 4.4 pounds, and a value of 183 caps. So while they're both shooting 10mm, the semi-automatic one is going to do less damage, just to sort of balance them out, given that you're going to have more rounds when available in each magazine. So how about attachments? Well, there are actually a good bit of not only shared attachments that both of these weapons have, but also some unique attachments to each pistol. Let's go ahead and start with the 6520. For starters, you do get your standard set of receivers that you would see in the vanilla game, from standard all the way up to advanced. Nothing new or crazy there. You will get a maximum damage off the receiver of 63 compared to the standard 36 for the 6520. For the barrels, we have the standard barrel and the light barrel. The standard is going to have that interesting little wood front end that is on the classic version of the pistol, and the light barrel is just going to remove that. For the grips, we have the standard grip, comfort grip, and sharpshooter's grip, which are just going to change the design slightly and give you better recoil bonuses. For the sights, we do have a whole bunch of sights. Starting with the standard iron sights, we also have glow sights, which are going to be green. But we also have glow sights with a red front post, which is a pretty nice design there, so you have red in the middle for what you're pointing at. You also get a handful of reflex sights. They're all going to be the same sight but with different reticles. The standard is going to be a dot, then you also have options for a circle and a hexagon. For muzzles, we have the options for no muzzle, a compensator, and a muzzle brake. And then we have some color options. So we actually have 2 different metal styles and a bunch of different wood styles, starting with gray steel and ebony wood, gray steel with oak wood, gray steel with redwood, gray steel with rosewood, and gray steel with walnut. Then we get the standard metal with ebony wood, standard with oak, standard with redwood, standard with rosewood, and standard with walnut. Now on to the Colt N80. Here we have those same set of receivers as before, all the way up to advance. The advanced receiver on this pistol is going to give you a max damage of 38 compared to the standard 22. For barrels, we have the standard and light barrel, pretty similar to that of the Revolver. For grips, again, we have standard, comfort, and sharpshooter. For magazines, though, we do have a bunch of magazine options. Now, on top of the standard mag, there's actually reduced capacity magazines that are going to give you a better weight bonus. So, you have the reduced capacity mag, the reduced capacity quick eject, the standard magazine, the quick eject standard mag, the large magazine, and the large quick eject magazine. For sights, we have the same sights as before with the standard, the different glow sights, as well as the different reflex sights. For muzzles, we have the no muzzle, compensator, and muzzle brake just like before, but now we also have the options for a suppressor, and it is a mighty large suppressor at that. Very cool. And then we get those same color options as before with the different gray steel as well as standard steel options and the different wood colors as well. And then finally, we have our damage test for today. We're actually going to be running 4 tests since we have 2 different pistols. We'll be testing the base damage of each of the 2 pistols and then the max damage of each of them with the advanced receivers. We'll go ahead and start on the left end with the N80 with the least amount of damage and work our way up and see how each of them performs. So with 18 round magazines, let's see how we do against a standard Deathclaw. Okay, about half health with 1 magazine. Let's go ahead and continue. And with the last bullet, the Deathclaw is down. So that's going to be 36 bullets to take down a Deathclaw with the standard N80. Let's see how we do with the 6.520 Revolver. Okay, we didn't quite get it to half health with those 8 shots. Let's see if we can do better with the second mag. And that cylinder didn't do it either. We're going to have to shoot a couple more times. Yes, I know I said magazine earlier. I meant cylinder before the gun nuts start going crazy in the comment section. Alright, so in about 18 shots, that Deathclaw is down. Let's see how we do with the upgraded version of the N80. And he went down in 16 shots, meaning that if you had a standard magazine on this thing, you'd be able to put it down in 1 mag, although we do have the extended mag on this one. Let's see how we do with the fully upgraded 6.520. And we put him down in exactly 8 shots, meaning we only needed 1 cylinder to kill the Deathclaw. Pretty reasonable. Going from 3 reloads into just 1 is pretty good. So yeah, guys, that is the Colt 6.520 and N80 combo pack by Scail. Definitely some really good bang for your buck here. 2 really cool lore-friendly pistols available in just 1 mod. A nice little package, and I highly recommend you try this one out for yourself. If you want to, it will be linked down in the description below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a rating. Subscribe if you haven't already for more videos just like this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace! And really quick, I'd like to make a shout out to all of our patrons. Your donations are greatly appreciated and really help to support the channel and videos just like this one. So again, thank you.